Willis Cooks.
Tia Briscoe.
We are not telling people, but we got a live show coming up.
How you gonna say we're not telling people?
Because we haven't told them yet.
Because I wanted to speak to you about it first.
Oh.
See, look, it wasn't like I wanted to speak to you about it first.
Well,
See,
at some point we have a live show.
See, look at you. You was finna.
I was finna tell. Oh.
No, you was finna come at me.
I was ready to say.
Yes, you was finna come at me.
We got a show coming up, but it's okay. We'll talk about it, and then we'll hit you guys up when we're ready.
I mean, by the time this episode comes out, the show will be that Sunday.
Yeah,
so
that's
the show.
What I'm saying.
So ain't this lady, this motherfucker right here.
So
I be trying to be calm.
We have a live show.
People, folks, ladies and gentlemen and ladies, dogs and cats, and all this other stuff. We have a live show coming up, right? We do. It's on the 28th.
28th
at the Jazz Cafe.
Ooh.
There's going to be a little jazz thing afterwards. They got Ethiopian food there. It's pretty good. You know.
Why didn't you tell me about the Ethiopian food?
You don't like Ethiopian food?
No, I do.
Oh, well, they got.
More excited to come.
Well, they got Ethiopian food. It's an Ethiopian restaurant. It's around the corner from the studio. It's a free event. Come and show your ass. Come through.
Y'all always be showing us love on the outside. Y'all better come and show us love now, because we listen to you and Will all the time. Okay, well then bring yourself down on the
exactly. July. Why am I saying July 20th? Why am I in July?
Well, you be thinking about summer vibes.
Exactly. November 28th at the Jazz Cafe. It's around the corner from the studio at 6 p.m.
6 p.m. Be there.
6 p.m. Be there. Be square. We'll post more about it. I don't know if I'm gonna do a flyer because I don't really believe in flyers like that anymore.
I'm just gonna start making videos.
Yeah, but we're just gonna start making videos and shit. Like, yo, bring that ass. Like, here.
Once I get my hair done, I'm gonna be all about TikTok. Next Thursday, y'all start seeing TikToks about our show.
Bring that ass here. Motherfucker. It is what it is. But Tia's gonna come. She's gonna sing to everybody.
Oh, I'm gonna sing.
She's gonna dance.
Oh.
She's gonna show her talents.
I do sing, so I'll sing.
That's what I'm saying. And I'm gonna just sit there like, that's my beautiful co-host. Just look at this lovely lady. It's gonna be her show. Exactly.
So come when you hear this, it'll be a couple days away. So
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that was it.
But above all else, everything is good on this, and I am fine. Tia, you're doing great as usual. You're looking beautiful. Okay. You're doing great. Yes. You know, we're not gonna say okay.
That's why our show is about what it's about today.
Look, no.
Yes.
No.
We're doing okay.
We're not gonna say I'm doing okay because I ain't got no more hoes.
No, it's not because I don't have hoes.
What is it?
Because I have growing pains. That's what the show
We're speaking about transitions within life today.
Growing pain.
Okay, growing pain. Transition within life. Sometimes those transitions and those changes are hard. It's painful. A lot of these things are.
I'm sorry, you left it open. I mean, it's not only losing my host. That's a big part of it, though. Like, my hosts mean a lot to me, and losing them is hard. But that's beside the point. I feel like I lost my host at the same time that I'm like in a major transition in my life.
Okay.
Growing pains.
And what is this transition?
Well, I mean, like 5 months, 5.5 months, I have to move. And I'm hopefully going to be buying a house. So that's going to be a huge transition. I'm finishing up school, which is like
also,
my existence. My dad is coming to visit, which is like, he's going to be with me for like a month and a half. So it's going to be, I'm really excited. I might bring him to the studio depending on if he
cool. He come jump out of the plane with me too.
He probably will. He has really bad gout, so he can't do it.
Ain't gout that toe shit.
It's like your legs, yeah.
He'll be alright. He ain't got to land.
So he can't.
He ain't got to land. He'll be alright.
Yeah, but there's that. It's just a lot of transition, but I feel like, I don't know, like this, every time I have like a major transition like this, number one, my dad comes to every transition I've ever had. So like when I had my breakup, my grandma died, like he was there. When I graduated from college the first time, he was there. So it's like always him around. But I've noticed that this particular transition has been really hard. Like even though I called him my host, like I've lost multiple people in my life at like one time, and it was a lot. So, and it wasn't just men, it was like women, men. It was relationships that are ending. that I'm like, wow, like this is like a long time.
Mhm.
So that like my friends are transitioning and the way that they're living their lives now is starting to become more mature. So it's just transitions I feel like are a really hard time for people because you just can't catch your footing. Like a
Yeah.
chapter closed for me, like
I mean, yeah, for a fact, transitions are going to be hard and things like that. When you grow, it's going to hurt. All this good shit. I've always been an individual that like welcome change. So like growing pains and transitions, I've always been excited for those because like I hate being comfortable. I hate being stuck and being in one spot. So when certain things start to get hard, it's like, okay, that means something is to come. Whether it's good or bad, there's something is to come, and it's going to force me to be a different person.
Right.
But I think what a lot of people struggle in within a transitional phase is also the aspect of when you transition, you're also going to be losing things.
Right.
And some of those things that we're losing, we don't want to let go of,
Right.
Because we identify so much with that thing or that person, means so much to me, or they assisted me within my previous transition phase. Like, and that's another thing. Like, certain people are only going to be there
Right.
while you're transitioning.
Right.
And once you transition, it's time for them to transition somewhere else. And they're not going to be there forever. They're not there to like help you or to maintain this super deep bond and things like that. It's like, nah, they may just be there to help you grow, help you kind of push you along to where you need to get to, and then move forward.
Yeah. But I think it's hard too because when you're transitioning, like your mindset has to transition as well.
Yeah.
And that's really rough. Like every stage of maturity. I know for me, every stage has been really hard because it's like I have to like push through to my next. So like this stage of maturity, being like a homeowner and a doctor and stuff like that, like to me, that's like the highest level of like change that I've ever gone through. And so I'm just like seeing mindset shift and really honing down on like my friend circle and stuff like that. And that is really difficult.
How do you switch the mindset though?
I think I'm just really trying to focus on like who I want to be in these things, like the type of mom that I want to be, the type of wife that I want to be, the type of friend, as I transition my life. Home ownership, what does that look like for me and who am I in that person? So just really trying to focus on like building those things, drinking more water.
I gave up on that.
Like, I did. I woke up this morning. I had water, hot water.
Okay.
Yeah, living. See, I'm trying to grow up. I'm growing up. But it's hard when you're stepping into something you've never stepped in before. Like eventually, you're gonna step into like husbandship. You ain't never been a husband before, so
I don't feel like it's gonna be any different though.
I feel like it might be slightly, probably more so when you become a dad. I feel like
it's the dad that's gonna be the thing. Because like I don't know, for me, a marriage is kind of like I believe a relationship could be perfectly fine without marriage. And sometimes I believe marriage, the amount of importance we place upon marriage causes marriage to be hard, or causes you to be a husband or a wife to be hard. Yeah. But for me, I don't put that much onto it. It's just like, all right, we got a legal binding document now. Now it's just like, all right, shit.
Yeah, I think when you become a dad,
it's the dad that's going to be like, oh shit, I'm actually responsible. Really dad, I ain't worried about that part. I ain't worried about the dad thing. Yeah, I'm not worried about the dad thing. Me and my kid, we're gonna have fun. Whether I have a boy or a girl, we finna be out here in the streets. Like,
you are definitely a Sagittarius because you sound like my mom. Like when she was ready to have a kid, have me, she was like, "Yeah, we gonna be out, we gonna travel." And I did. I traveled a lot with my mom. So.
Yeah. And that's, he's gonna be out here. He's gonna be out here popping. Me and my kid, like, it's like on one end, that's like, damn, if I had a kid like at a younger age, like, it'd be perfect time.
Right.
But like, shit. I'm about to be 30 pretty soon. Yeah. So when my kid get 10, I'm gonna be 40.
Yes.
But I'm still being shape. I ain't worried about that.
My mom was 30 when she had me. My mom's still lit.
I'm gonna be out here popping. I ain't worried about the age thing.
Don't worry about it. My dad was 30 too.
I ain't worried about the age thing. It's just like, all right, motherfucker, you need to hurry up and get of age to where we can do certain things.
Yeah, hurry up.
You're taking too long to grow.
My godchildren are now of age, and like, well, my oldest is already, but like the other three are now getting of age where they can talk and stuff like that, and I love it so much.
Nah, shut your ass up. I want my kid to be chill just like me. If my kid could be chill just like me and could turn it on and off,
they aren't going
we Gucci. You said they not?
Nope.
Why?
You gonna get your karma. You gonna get a kid.
I don't do people.
They gonna end up like TT. They gonna be bouncing all over the walls loud, daddy, like all kinds of stuff. It's gonna be great.
Yo, I got a kid you want to adopt.
No. TG will be there. Don't worry.
You want to add his kid, motherfucker? Because you doing too much, sir.
That's when you send him to TT. She gotta. I'll be living.
Nah, they gonna be out here in the streets though. They ain't gonna have the energy inside the house. For real, they gonna be out here. Take your ass outside. No.
Go play.
Exactly. Get your ass. Get your ass off that computer. Get your ass up. Go move around. Like for real. My kid is not finna even know what a YouTube or shit is until like later on in life. They're not doing none of that shit. But anyway,
I look forward to it. I look forward to seeing you as a dad.
Yeah.
Me as a mom at some point. I don't know about a wife, but
do you even have faith that you'll be a wife?
Because my perceptions of marriage are so different now. Like, I want to be a wife, but I don't want to be like a controlled wife. Like, I feel like men now, they're not non-controlling. And I don't want to be controlled.
So men out here controlling females? You think the majority of men try to control females?
I had a guy just go off on me the other day because he doesn't like that I like dance on Instagram.
Okay.
He was like, that's what hoes do. Wives don't do that.
Okay.
I said, okay, well then I'm not supposed to be your wife.
I'm supposed to be your hoe.
No, I don't want to be his hoe either. That's the way he thinks of it. I don't like controlling men, so.
I mean, like all men ain't controlling.
I know.
All women ain't controlling.
I'll get married.
But I think it's going to get to a point.
No.
But I think it's going to get to a point to where it's we have to be mindful of certain shit. We got to be mindful of you gotta be mindful of that shit. Like you might, it's just not where you want, right? And in the midst of us talking about this whole transitional and growing phase and all this extra shit, it's a matter of like it's certain things that was important to you back then. It's just not important to you now. Like it just don't mean what it meant.
Yeah.
And it's okay for you to not give a fuck anymore. Like I used to care about that. I was
super into like being married and stuff like that. Like I was all marriage all the time, and now I'm like, if it happens, it's cool. Like,
I think you just gave up because you kind of.
I didn't give up. I just, you know what? I want to be married to the right person. So
you've been out here in these streets too long. Now you're just like, it's gonna be so much harder to get out these streets. Now it's just like, you know what? Let me just.
I don't want to leave. I was out of the streets from 21 to 27. I don't want to leave yet. I'm not ready to leave the streets.
You still in the streets? What you mean till 27? Oh, because you're in a relationship.
I was in a relationship for 21 to 27.
Okay.
And I wasn't like, I was perfect and whatever he wanted.
So if you could give yourself a date in which is like, all right, I can only be in these streets for like this long.
Probably one more year because I lost a year with COVID.
One more year? You did not fucking blame COVID for the fact.
We have someone in the studio. Now he gets to see my shenanigans.
You did not blame COVID for the fact that.
I lost a year with COVID. It's not my fault. COVID ruined. I would have been out of the streets by now.
COVID probably saved your ass. You don't know. You probably have a baby right now. You probably have a COVID baby and don't even know.
But I would have been like a better person if COVID didn't screw up everything. I probably would have been with Joe if
who the fuck is Joe?
The one from Louisiana.
Oh.
Like me and him had a conversation about that. Like we probably would have already been like married or engaged. The COVID ruined it.
I don't give you another year because you over here talking about I need to move to Vegas and shit.
Well, I am moving. So
yeah, you talking about finna move to Vegas and shit. And I don't. Good luck finding some shit in Vegas. You finna to be out here in these streets. Nah, I give you like a good 3.
3?
3.
That's good.
30.
I want to have my first baby by 35. So if 33 is like the number, that's cool. My aunt met my uncle at 36 and had her first baby at 38. So I got time.
I mean, as long as you appreciate your wholeness, that's all that matters.
I'm not a hoe.
You call yourself a hoe.
No,
you be calling yourself. Don't say that. You're right. You's a petty nigga that be out here hoeing. Like it's okay. I believe every woman.
Of hoeing because everybody thinks that hoeing just means that you out here like smashing dudes, and that's not what I'm doing.
You could be out here smashing dudes. You could be out here. That's kind of where it's at, but it's not. But it's not. But it's not. It's not. It's not. It's the negative connotation that is on women being a hoe is not what I mean, right? So like I feel comfortable calling Tia a hoe for 2 reasons, right? One, because she don't trip, but also on the other end, like I don't look at it as the mindset of like it's a negative thing. Like women could be out here living, living their sexual lives and exploring their things and being in their whole phase and all of these things, right? It's not the whole double standard. Women need to go ahead and be in a relationship all the time and they can't have multiple guys and blah blah blah. Like, nah, I don't believe in that. If you're an individual who your libido is extremely high and you need some guys that you need to be extremely sexual with and not live your life, boo boo. As long as you're safe, not out here popping out kids and doing all this reckless stuff, you're fine.
Yeah, don't be reckless. But in the honor of hoship, I am not out here smashing every guy that I talk to.
In the honor of hoship.
Yeah.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm living my best. You know, I talk my words, and because you think about it, a lot of the guys that I talk to don't live in California, so I can't.
You also be taking trips though.
Your point.
And you take trips to where these guys are at.
Your point.
I don't need to make any other point.
I thought that people fly me out, okay?
It's okay. It's perfectly fine. Like, in the honor of hoship, you have to be accountable for your actions.
Living my life. You know what? I told you I like male energy. So even if I don't smash a single one of them, I love male energy.
You over here trying to replace the tire that you just left. I feel it though. I feel you though. I appreciate all the good shit that you're doing and how you're trying to maintain.
So can I not be a nigga anymore?
You are, and that's okay.
Why do I have to be a nigga?
What's wrong with it?
I don't know why I am.
What's wrong with it?
I figured out why I'm a nigga.
What's wrong with it?
It's nothing wrong, but I don't know why.
So just accept it.
No, I'm not accepting something I don't know.
That's okay.
See, controlling.
You don't know. You can't see airs, but you accept the fact that it's there.
Controlling.
It's not controlling.
Yes,
it's just. It's
called
radical acceptance. Accepting things that we don't really want to accept.
DBT. My class just did DBT. So
exactly.
Bye.
So, in the honor of Tia's hostship, I want Tia to take us out. Go ahead, Tia.
I don't do the closing. You know better.
As always, y'all remember,
happy
man.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Indigenous Peoples Day.
Yeah.
That's today.
No, it will be when it's Thursday.
Oh.
So it's when we always end up recording on a Thursday of Indigenous Peoples Day. So
I don't be knowing this shit.
Happy Indigenous Peoples Day.
What Tia said. And as always, y'all remember, ain't no wealth without your mental health. So please stay blessed. Take care of yourself. Be great, y'all. Peace.